I've been playing with the bees since I was about 14 years old, 14 or 15, and I'm 78 years out now, and I'm planning to keep the bees for another 22 years. A bee is like a dog. A dog can sense your fear, and if you're not afraid of that dog, you can probably walk up on the dog. And the same way with a bee. If you're afraid of that bee and he knows it, he's going to zap you. And you can see that I was up there messing with them just with bare hands, and they never bothered me.
This backside is big.
A beehive is a very organised and structured microenvironment. There are usually about 50,000 bees in each hive. Some beehives can hold as many as 500,000 bees. A bee first starts off as an egg. Once the egg hatches, the bee immediately begins doing the jobs it was born to do. Apart from the queen bee, most bees live for about 10 weeks. Every bee has a job to do. There are 3 types of honeybees: female workers, male drones, and a single queen bee. Worker bees have to repair the hive, feed infant bees, and produce honey. Male bees, referred to as drones, have larger eyes and no stingers. Their only job is to mate with the queen bee. The queen bee has a much greater life expectancy. They can live up to 2 years. The queen is significantly bigger than any other bee because she is fed the most jelly. This jelly is made from pollen and bee saliva.
Getting familiar with the bees and letting them get familiar with me, and then they just zap me. Yeah, they just zap me. Yeah, that's a nice little swarm of bees. And when this rain comes off, maybe I'll come back down this evening and I'll bring a hive down with me. This is what a hive looks like. This is the medium depth, which I'm moving in from the deep to the shallow because I'm getting a little bit older and they're a little bit heavy. When this thing's full, there's about 100 pounds in that. These, they'll go about 50 or so when they're full. But I brought this down just to show what you start off with. Now this is the frame and this is a starter foundation in there. And then they pull that out in the spring. When I usually put these on, the bees want some place to start building, and they'll build this out. These are my hive tools that I use. I can go in that hive and I pry this frame up like this. I take them all out. What I'll do, I'll load this and start it, just in case. I don't like to use them on a swarm, but I'll light it up just to give you an idea. Come on, be nice now. It's not gonna burn. Got enough dampness from the rain, I guess. Nope. Let's start. This is just some old wood chips from a stump that I had removed. I said, I'll either throw that on the garden, or no, I got a better idea. I'll keep that for my smoker because it won't be any carbon in it. I'm going to get ready and put my veil on just in case. Sometimes you need one, sometimes you don't, but it's better to be safe than sorry. So, now I'm going to take my gloves. I may not use them, but again, I'm going to have them handy if I need them. I'm going to spray them just to keep them from flying. A little water, and then the sugar water I'm going to put on the honeycomb or the comb so it'll kind of attract them a little bit. So I'm going up there and see what we can do. What's neat, if I can get some of them started on the frames, I'll push the box right up tight there, and whatever's left on that can, or the milk can, they should start marching in just like little soldiers. And then I'm going to take, and I'm going to douse these cones with sugar water. Just something for them to attract it. I'll put my gloves on. Oh, they've been there a while. See the wax on the can? I want that. Over there. Some of them going in. Okay. They're fanning the scent. See how the wings are up? But they want to still go airborne, which I think that queen's out someplace. Try and scrape some of the wax off of the can because they want to go back to that wax, which that's where they've been hanging out for a day or so, and they know that that wax is theirs. I want to scrape some of it off so to kind of discourage them a little bit. We're going to put a piece of duct tape on that hole there and kind of discourage them there a little bit. And I'm going to do the other side also. You see how some of the wings are, the tail ends up? Well, their little wings are going, I don't know how fast, but they're fanning the scent to all these bees out here, and they'll eventually all get in here tonight. There's another one going in, he's fanning the scent. And there's another one going in. All these bees out here now will be in here. It's about time to put the lid on them. Now they have to go in the front. I would estimate that what few bees that were there would probably be about maybe 3,000, 4,000 bees. In a big hive, in a big swarm of some of the ones that I've collected, there'd probably be maybe 80,000 bees in them. Don't swat them because they don't like that. Looks like we have the majority of them, and we'll have all the rest of them in before dark. And I'm going to start loading up some of this material and see what happens. And maybe they'll be in before I can leave out of here. If not, I'll come back.